And welcome back to the channel. My name is Tate and thank you so much for watching. We're not going to waste any time. Let's get right into it. If you are sick and tired of being on YouTube month after month, year after year, and not seeing any results, this video is for you because I am going to be sharing with you exactly what I did to get the results that I'm getting right now, including the 2 secret algorithm things that nobody's talking about. And I believe these are going to be the keys that completely unlock the rapid success that you deserve. Okay, guys, so the first thing that I did was I fully immersed myself in YouTube to truly understand the art and the science behind YouTube, because so many people spend so much time on the art of YouTube, but they don't spend enough time on the science. You need to understand how the algorithm works. You need to understand thumbnails. You need to understand what makes people click on your video, what makes them watch your video, what makes them want to continue to watch your video. So that means the structure of your videos. So all of that stuff. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this particular item because I actually created a video about that actually went viral because I shared so much value on those particular things, on what I did to get to 1,000 subscribers and get monetized quickly. So you definitely want to go watch this video. I'm going to post it towards the end of this video so that you can watch it after you finish watching this video, so you can kind of delve into the things that I did that are kind of more the conventional things that you need to do as a foundation in being successful on YouTube. Because I spent so much time consuming so much content, because I'm kind of a person who is a bit of a perfectionist. And when I start something, I want to know everything about it. So I watched hours upon hours upon hours of content on what makes the YouTube algorithm push out your content, what makes a person successful on YouTube, what makes your video successful, what makes your video go viral. So I studied all that information and I share that in that video that I'm going to post in the description and also towards the end of this video. But be sure to watch this video first before you go watch that one. So the second thing that I wanted to share with you guys on why I've seen so much success is finding my authenticity and uniqueness. And this is so important, guys, because you want to get in touch with your authenticity and uniqueness. You can't just regurgitate and parrot stuff, because if you're just going to summarize what you're seeing out there and trying to see what's trending and then just summarize it, you're going to get killed in this, guys. Because listen, AI is going to do it better than you, and you're not going to stand out from the crowd. So you really have to be a thought leader. You really have to come up with unique content, a unique spin, even if it's not completely unique, but a unique spin. Make it your own, make it authentic, put you in it. Put you in it. And you know, I'm a wife and I'm a mother and I love the Lord, and I started putting that into my content, and I've seen that that's what really resonates with people. So at first, when I was creating videos, I did what I tell everybody to do, is to go study what people in your niche are doing, go study their videos, see what's working for them, but don't just copy what they're doing. Because what I was doing was I was just, kind of following their style and following what they were doing. And I'm like, okay, this style doesn't really work for me. It doesn't really work for me because it's not really authentically me. And when I started out on YouTube, I batched all of my content. So I recorded like maybe 6 videos in the first week that I started. And a lot of those videos, I can't even post them anymore because I feel like it's not really authentically me. And actually, the thing is, I actually posted one of those videos, and it is the last video, the one that says 5 things successful people do before 5 a.m. So I recorded that. That was one of the first videos that I recorded, and I posted it, and it's not doing well. Why? I mean, it's a great video, it's great information, but I'm just sharing information, just regurgitated information that I thought, okay, that's a great video. I'm going to create that same video. And then I didn't really speak authentically, and I didn't really, like, what can I say? I didn't really put my heart into it. I was just kind of like, oh yeah, well, this video is doing well for this person, so I'm just gonna make the same video and it's gonna do well as well. And it's not. The videos that do well is when I am speaking from my heart. the videos that have done well on my channel is when I'm walking and talking and, you know, being myself. And I've got my baby over here because I was recording a video and he woke up, and I just, you know, I'm just being myself, the same person that I am. And sometimes when you create videos on YouTube, you may feel like you need to be like a presenter and have this kind of presenter voice, and, you know, and then it just doesn't come off authentic, and then people don't really feel any connection with you. So I really encourage you to find your uniqueness. Find something that is unique about you. Put the stuff that is interesting about you, your thoughts, your feelings, your, you know, your values, your life, and all of that, and you thread that in there. But obviously you want to be creating content that is valuable to other people. So it's not about you, it's about other people and helping other people. So that is very, very important. But while you're helping other people, you want to be your authentic self. You want to be real. You want to create content that resonates with people, that feels natural, that is you being yourself. So that was really one of the important things that I learned on this journey, that I needed to be my authentic self, and I needed to be relaxed, and I needed to do the things and just speak the way I would speak, and just be myself and be the person that I am when the camera is off. Honestly speaking, for a perfectionist like me, it's been quite a challenge, because like even like my hair does not look good when I'm walking outside and it's blowing. But like the videos that, you know, I'm looking all polished and my hair is looking beautiful and the lighting is perfect and all of these things, those videos are not even the ones that are doing so well. So it's like, you know, people just want real. People just want real. So I really encourage you to do that. By the way, I had to step outside because my baby just woke up, but my husband's watching him so I can finish sharing these tips. Now, the third thing that I want to share with you guys, and I believe it's probably what you've been waiting for, is the first algorithm secret. And this is something I discovered, and I believe it is the key that unlocked everything for my YouTube growth. And that secret is YouTube promotes videos about YouTube. And I discovered this when I stumbled upon this lady who is in her, I believe she's in her late 50s, and she had a channel that just exploded. I mean, she went from like 0 to like 85,000 subscribers. It was crazy. And I actually noticed on several channels that were relatively new, like less than a year old, that have like 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 subscribers on them. And what I noticed is that all of them have a playlist where they document their YouTube journeys. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, this is interesting. This is probably something I should do as well. And I thought to myself, well, maybe I should just do this just to document my journey, because I'm starting a journey on YouTube. So let me just document my journey. Sure enough, it turns out that when you make videos about YouTube, the YouTube algorithm loves it. And therefore, there's a lot of people that are searching content on how to succeed on YouTube, or people that are just getting fed content on their on being on YouTube and how to succeed on YouTube and what it's like to be on YouTube. And people love to watch those videos. So the algorithm pushes that content out. So if you're on a YouTube journey, I would recommend that you start to document your YouTube journey. So even if you're stuck, like I've even seen like somebody who had like a very tiny channel, they created a video talking about how they feel so stuck and they feel so deflated, they feel so, and then that video got so many views because so many people relate with that. I related with that, and that's why I clicked on that video. So this is a technique that you can implement on your channel today and start creating maybe a video once a week or every other week, just talking about where you are at on your YouTube journey. And who knows, one of those videos could be the one that goes viral, and then you'll get a lot of followers from that, a lot of views, a lot of subscribers. And I actually saw confirmation of this because I saw a video by a girl who says she's been on YouTube for like, I think she said 3 years. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to find that video and I'm going to post it up here. She said she's been on YouTube for like 3 years. She's got a lot of subscribers, more than 1,000 subscribers, but she wasn't monetized. But she finally got monetized when she made a video talking about how she has all these how she has all of these subscribers, and she's been on YouTube for years, and you know, and she's posted so many videos. I think she's got like 400 videos and has never been monetized. And she posted a video sharing about that, and that video went viral. That's a trick. That's a trick, guys. Use it. Use it. So I actually have a YouTube monetization journey playlist that you can see in the comments. In the description below. So be sure to check it out. And you know what? I don't have a lot of videos in that playlist because, you know, I thought I was going to be making these videos once a week for like 6 months before I was monetized, but it just so happened that I got monetized so fast. So now, you know, but I'm probably going to continue to post videos on just, you know, how things are going on YouTube. Monetization was kind of like my first milestone, so I think I need to create another milestone. So maybe now it'll be my journey to, you know, 30,000 views. I mean, not 30,000 views, 30,000 subscribers. So lastly, guys, YouTube algorithm secret number 2, and it is this: jump on a trend. Jump on a trend. If something is trending, it means everybody is watching those videos and everybody wants to see, you know, and YouTube pushes out those videos, the algorithm pushes out those videos. So you want to jump on a trending topic, and that's what I did. So it just so happened that when I started my YouTube journey, DoorDash was really a big trend on YouTube. And maybe you don't know what DoorDash is or who she is, but she is a YouTuber that kind of went viral. You know, she's been on YouTube for like 4 years, didn't get much traction, and then she posted one video that went viral, and then she became a YouTube sensation. So everybody was talking about DoorDash and how, you know, she was trending. She was trending, and I just started watching all the videos about DoorDash, and I was like, hey, maybe I should make a video about DoorDash. And it was, you know, and also here's the thing: you want to make videos if you want to get on trends that kind of go with your niche as well. So you don't want to just, you know, get on a trend that has nothing to do with what your niche is. So you want to get on a trend that makes sense for your channel. Don't just jump on any trend. So find out what's trending. You got to have your finger on the pulse on YouTube. So going back to what I said in the beginning, you want to become a consumer on YouTube so you understand what's going on, so you kind of see. And that's how I was able to see that DoorDash was trending, because I was watching a lot of videos, I was consuming, and I was seeing what was trending. So in the beginning of your journey on YouTube, you really want to have your finger on the pulse of what's going on YouTube. So I jumped on this DoorDash trend because I would happen to be creating videos about my journey on YouTube, and DoorDash was trending because over 40 YouTube was trending, and people who are creating YouTube videos and YouTube channels after age 40 was trending. So everybody was talking about it, and DoorDash was like at the center of all of that. So I was like, hey, let me make a video about DoorDash. And you know, she inspired me because, you know, the whole thing about DoorDash is just creating videos where, you know, that are unpolished, where you're just talking and you're just, you know, you're just being your authentic self. So I tried that, and it actually worked for me. So I was like, let me make a video about how, you know, this method that DoorDash is talking about, just being yourself, being in your car, walking, being authentic, how it's working for me and how she inspired me. So I jumped on that trend and I decided to make a video about DoorDash. And that was the first video that I created that got more. I mean, I was getting like maybe 50 views, 100 views on a good day, 200 views on my video. When I posted that video about DoorDash, it got 7,000 views within a couple of days because it was a trending topic, guys. So you want to jump on something that is trending because there's eyeballs out there for it. There's people that want to see that content. So they're all over the place trying to watch it. So they see something about DoorDash, they clicked on it. So YouTube was serving it up to everybody because everybody wanted to hear about DoorDash. Everybody wanted to know who DoorDash is. Everybody wanted to know what's this whole thing all about. So that is YouTube secret number 2. So that concludes all of my tips in this particular video. I hope it really helps you to supercharge your channel. I think it will. I really believe it will, because that's exactly what I did, you know, especially those last two things. Because all the other stuff that I mentioned earlier are really, really important, and they're going to give you steady growth. But these last two algorithm secrets, I believe, are kind of a key that kind of unlocks the acceleration for your YouTube channel. So I hope you implement that, and I hope that helps you. So if you have watched this far, you are a real trooper. So I want us to help other small YouTubers. So here's what we're gonna do. I want you to go down into the comments, and I want you to find somebody who is a small YouTuber, and I want you to subscribe to them. Watch a couple of their videos, comment on a couple of their videos. So find 4 people that are in the comments that are small YouTube channels that you can subscribe to, and let's help each other grow, guys. Small YouTubers, let's go. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. And also, yes, be sure to download my free YouTube quick start guide, where I just share a few things that help me, affirmations that help me with my YouTube journey, a few tools that I purchased to help with my video quality, and what else do I have in there? Oh, I have hooks, you know, verbal hooks that you can use in your videos that hook people into your videos and keeps them watching. So be sure to download that guide if you need that help to get started on your YouTube journey. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
When I first got monetized, I noticed something happening to me. It was this subtle shift that I didn't expect. You start watching those numbers like a hawk. The views, the likes, the ad revenue, and before you know it, you're checking your analytics every hour. I've caught myself doing this, checking my phone first thing in the morning, refreshing YouTube Studio throughout the day. At first, I thought this was just part of being a serious creator, but then I realized something was off. Oh, and if you've ever caught yourself in this cycle with your analytics, let me know in the comments below. There's this pressure that comes with monetization. Suddenly, your creative space becomes tied to income. It's subtle at first. You might not even notice it happening, but slowly you start making decisions differently. You find yourself asking, will this video make money? Before asking, will this video make a difference? I've seen so many creators fall into this trap. Their content starts feeling less like art and more like a product. Their eyes get fixed on the analytics instead of the impact. And while making money from your creativity isn't bad, it's actually beautiful when done right. And while this video isn't meant to discourage you, I think it's important to be real about what happens behind the scenes, because nobody really talks about this part of the journey. You see, I'm still a budding channel, so I'm grateful I noticed this early, because the moment money enters the equation, everything gets more complicated. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Your relationship with your content changes. Suddenly there's this pressure to perform rather than just create. Your relationship with your community starts to shift. Sometimes you catch yourself getting lost in the numbers instead of appreciating those genuine connections you're building here. Even your relationship with yourself changes. You begin questioning if you're making decisions based on your truth or based on what might bring in more revenue. I remember sitting at my desk one morning, staring at my content calendar and realizing I had planned out an entire month of videos based purely on what I thought would do well. Not a single video was something I was genuinely excited to make, and that was my wake-up call. That's when I realized something had to change. I needed to find a way to balance making content I love while still growing my channel, because if I didn't figure this out now, I knew I'd end up burning out or losing myself in the process. So I did something that might sound a little different from your typical YouTube advice. Instead of looking outward for solutions, I decided to look inward. And what I discovered completely transformed how I approach my channel. I had this moment where I just sat down with my journal and got really honest with myself. And I mean really honest. Not the kind of honesty we show on social media, but the kind that makes you a little uncomfortable. I realized I needed needed a personal mission statement. Yes, I know that sounds a bit extra, but stay with me here because this changed everything about how I approach my channel now. See, a content strategy tells you what to post and when. But a mission statement, it tells you why you're posting in the first place. It keeps you anchored when those numbers start playing mind games with you. So I started asking myself these questions, and I want you to actually pause and think about these too, because they might just change how you see your whole experience. I started thinking about what makes my journey different, not what would get views, but what conversations could I have that feel real to me? What parts of my story might help someone else? For me, it was this intersection of being an artist, a mother, a creative entrepreneur, and someone who's always trying to grow spiritually. That's my unique lens. Then I dug deeper and asked, who am I really here to serve? Because when you try to speak to everyone, you end up really speaking to no one. I realized I'm here for the creators who feel a little different, maybe a little misunderstood, the ones who want to make money from their art but don't want to lose their soul in the process. But the question that really stood out to me was this: what would I create if I knew my next video would only reach one person, but would completely transform their life? That question, it changed everything, because suddenly it wasn't about reaching millions. It wasn't about hitting those arbitrary view counts. It became about impact over income. Let me give you a real example of how this plays out. Last month, I had this video idea that I knew would probably do well with the algorithm. It was trending. It was what everyone was talking about. But when I checked in with my mission statement, something felt off. It just wasn't aligned with who I am and what I'm here to do. So I decided to create something completely different instead, something that felt true to me. And you know what happened? The views were lower, yes, but the comments were incredible. And some people said it was exactly what they needed to hear that day. That's when I really understood views might pay the bills, but impact feeds the soul. You know what's fascinating about this journey? The deeper I go, the more I realize that building a YouTube channel is really about building yourself. Every video becomes this opportunity to learn something new about who you are, not just about content creation, but about how you handle challenges, how you process feedback, how you show up when things get uncomfortable. I'll share something that really opened my eyes. I noticed myself starting to edit away parts of my personality in my videos, filtering my opinions, holding back what I really wanted to say, all because I was trying to protect myself from potential judgment. If you've ever caught yourself doing this too, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your experience with this. But here's where things shifted for me. I had this moment of clarity that changed everything. I realized by trying to protect myself from judgment, I was actually hiding the very things that could create the deepest connections. You see, we're all on our own paths, growing and evolving in our own unique ways. Some people will resonate deeply with where you are right now. Others might connect more with where you're headed. And that's exactly how it should be. When you start seeing these patterns in yourself, something beautiful happens. That awareness becomes your compass for growth. And suddenly you're not just building a channel anymore. You're building something real, something meaningful, something true. I'll be honest with you, YouTube has been one of my greatest teachers. It showed me where I still need to heal, where I need to set better boundaries, and where I need to trust myself more. There are days when I sit down to film and I can feel the resistance. You know that feeling when you know you have something important to share, but that little voice of doubt creeps in. That's when I remind myself this isn't just about making videos. This is about showing up fully, even when it's uncomfortable, especially when it's uncomfortable. And you know, the videos that scared me the most to make were the ones that ended up creating the deepest connections. Those are the ones where people messaged me saying, I thought I was the only one who felt this way. That's the real magic of this platform. When you're willing to share your truth, your real, messy, beautiful truth, you give other people permission to do the same. And isn't that what we're all here for? To remind each other that we're not alone in this journey? You know, This realization completely changed how I view success on YouTube. I used to think it was all about perfecting your editing or mastering the algorithm, but now I know it's about being brave enough to be seen, to share not just what you know, but also who you're becoming. Your channel will grow exactly as much as you're willing to grow. The numbers might tell you how many people watched your video, but the true impact lies in how much you've grown, how many lives you touched, and how much courage you've given others to show up too. One of the best parts of sharing my journey here is connecting with creators like you. I know what it's like to feel stuck between wanting to grow your channel while staying true to your creative vision. I've been there trying to figure out what content to make, wondering if anyone's really listening. When I started actually connecting with my audience, understanding their struggles, and creating content that served them, everything changed. My channel grew from 600 to over 6,000 subscribers in just a few months. But more importantly, I built real connections with people who resonated with my message. That's why I started offering one-on-one coaching. I hope you get clear on your channel's potential and create content that connects with your audience. Before each session, I do a full channel audit looking at everything from your messaging to your presentation style, so our time together is focused on moving you forward. I especially love working with artists and creative entrepreneurs who put their heart into what they do, those who want to create something meaningful beyond numbers. Through our sessions, you'll find your unique voice, craft content that resonates, and build a channel strategy that feels true to who you are. If this resonates with you, you'll find the link to book a session in the description. I have limited spots each month, so don't wait if it's calling to you. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me. Whether you're just starting out or already monetized, what we're doing here is bigger than making videos. It's bigger than algorithms, analytics, or anything the YouTube gurus focus on. We're creating something meaningful here. Every video you make could be exactly what someone needs to hear that day. The kind of content that touches hearts and shifts perspectives. That's the real metrics of success, if you ask me. This journey isn't always easy. I still get nervous hitting upload after 2 years, but there's something powerful about showing up as yourself even when it feels uncomfortable. When you focus on serving instead of performing, on growing, the right people will find their way to you. There's this natural flow that happens when you're being true to who you are. It's okay to switch things up sometimes. It's okay to take breaks when your spirit needs it. Your content might connect with a smaller, dedicated audience, and that's beautiful. This journey isn't about building just a channel. It's also about building something impactful. If you're ready to take this journey deeper, check out the coaching link in the description below. Let us know in the comments, what's been your biggest lesson since starting your YouTube journey? I really want to hear your perspective on this. Thank you for being here, for being part of this community. Keep creating, keep growing, and never stop believing in yourself. I'll see you in the next video.